friends, welcome to the next week in my board study series. I'm actually on my way back to Philadelphia right now. I think I did a pretty bad job of filming the latter portion of my week just because last week I was home and then I went to a friend's house to study, to get out of the apartment, and it's so much harder to take videos of yourself while you're with other people. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna take the time to enjoy being out of my apartment, and I will start up vlogging again next week. So it's the start of week 2 of Dedicated and I am feeling good. I stayed partially ahead on my work this week. I went from being a day ahead to about a half day ahead. I'm on my way back to Philadelphia right now. We're gonna head to the apartment, clean up a little bit, take care of my animals who I left there for the week, and well, I left my fish there for the week. And once we get that done, I'm going to start working on my to-do list on Cram Fighter. So yeah, sorry that the beginning of this vlog hasn't been super exciting. I have obviously been busy. We took a big practice test yesterday. It was an 8-hour long test and it just like mentally rocked me. So I'm trying to have a relaxing study day today so that I don't completely go crazy, because I feel like I still need a little bit of recovery time from that. So, and the drive helps too. I find that when I'm feeling like stressed and overwhelmed, the drive makes me feel a little bit better. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and I will see you guys once I get back to Philly and once I have started my study day for the day. Guys, oh my gosh, look at Pinion. Look at how much he changed in literally less than a week. Oh my god, you cute boy. Okay guys, so it is like 4 o'clock now. I am just now getting actually to studying for the day while I wait for someone from maintenance to come, because I might have a little bit of a wasp nest forming out on my balcony. But I finally got all the fish tanks clean and everything's looking good. My basil plant has exploded. I have this really cool basil planter from Click and Grow. The center one is not looking so good because he had a cap on him to create a little bit of a greenhouse effect, and he just, like I said, exploded while I was gone, so he has been compressed by this cap a little bit, but that's okay. Once these leaves get slightly bigger, I'm gonna start trimming them and hopefully propagating this basil a little bit, making it grow a little bushier, and making some pesto.
They would secrete ACTH, resulting in Cushing syndrome. We'll cover this in more detail when we talk about Cushing syndrome in a later section of this chapter. Of course, there can be a TSH cell adenoma, LH producing adenoma.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like 9 p.m. and I really just did not get anything done today. Part of that was obviously because I was driving and taking care of my fish tanks and things. The other part of it is that it's 77 degrees in my apartment because my air conditioning broke, so it's just really hard for me to focus in here, which I know sounds like such a first world problem, because my mom went to medical school in the Philippines and it was probably like 90 degrees in whatever apartment she was staying in. But I did get the fish tanks cleaned, which is good because that's always a bit of an ordeal when it's been a while since they've had a good cleaning. Especially this tank was getting a little overgrown, and I didn't know that Salvinia released like seed pods, so they were all over the tank, so I dealt with them. So I'm just gonna go to bed and hopefully have a good day tomorrow. So good start to the week. I guess the week's already almost halfway over, but whatever. Tomorrow is a catch-up day for me, so I have catch-up days built in every second Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm just gonna catch up on the work that I didn't finish today and hopefully get started on some of tomorrow's work too. Good morning, guys. It's just about 8 o'clock on Wednesday morning and we're gonna get our catch-up day started while I am at the library from 8 to 2. I am hoping that somebody's gonna come in and be able to fix the air conditioning because it's really hot in here. So I made myself a coffee. We're gonna head over to the library and hopefully have a productive day. I really wanna get ahead on work again. So the good news is I'm home and the air conditioning is fixed. Feels good. I was mostly just worried about my fish tanks because it was getting pretty hot. I think the hottest I saw was like 79 degrees. And if the fish tanks get above like 81, then the fish can start to get uncomfortable. So I'm glad that all of that is fixed. I have heaters in the tank, so I'm not worried about it being too cold or anything. And I'm home now working on Sketchy. Here's my Sketchy. But I lost my headphones, like my AirPods, so I'm gonna need to figure out, is that a wasp outside? I feel like there's a wasp. Anyway, I pulled out the camera to say something important, and I honestly just cannot remember what it is. Oh, I rebalanced my schedule. That's what I did. Okay, hopefully you can see me. I ended up rebalancing my schedule on Cram Fighter. Basically what I did is, instead of having a catch-up Wednesday every 2 weeks, I just did a catch-up Sunday every week. So that way I can take off Sunday if I don't have anything to catch up on. And also I can make up for work that I need to do throughout the week on Sundays. And even if I don't have a full Sunday off, I can at least have like a half Sunday off. So that's kind of how I rebalanced my schedule. Unfortunately, that does mean that I have 100 UWorld questions to do a day instead of 90. So I'm going to try and get ahead as much as possible within this next week or so. And maybe I'll do some extra this Sunday if I have time, just to try and bring that down a little bit, because I really don't like to do that many a day. Sometimes I can do that many a day, but I need to have the time to do it, basically. Okay, so I was gonna go to the library, but apparently if you don't show up by 30 minutes after your scheduled library time, you automatically forfeit your reservation. So, whoops. So I guess I'm not going to the library for the rest of this week, but I'm hoping that I can have a productive day here. In order to do that, I'm gonna need to put my phone in my room, so you're probably not gonna see much of it, but I will occasionally update you throughout the day. But yeah, if I have my phone with me, I'll just look at it the whole time. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of struggling here to get everything done. I did start late today. I probably started studying around 10 a.m. I didn't get to my desk to sit down to start studying until 9, and then from 9 to 10 I was working on apartment stuff. But it just feels like all the videos that I have, and today I had less questions. I literally had half the number of questions that I normally am gonna have to do, and I'm just barely getting everything done. I'm probably gonna finish around 8. In theory, since I didn't start studying until 10, I should probably work until 10, but I feel like I don't even really have time to make dinner. Once I finish the lectures, I'm going to pause and probably just boil some pasta and have some plain pasta and tomato sauce, which is super lame. But my parents are coming tomorrow, so they're gonna drop off some really nice food for me that they froze that I can just put in the fridge and let it defrost and eat over the next, hopefully, week or even longer than a week. I'm not totally at mental breakdown stage yet, but I am getting a little bit tired, especially since I live alone, so I kind of don't see anyone during the day when I don't go to the library. It's just me and this little girl who just came out. It's just us. And the fish, of course. But yeah, that's how I've been feeling. You guys probably aren't super interested in seeing me study every day, but yeah, is this week 2? Week 2 of dedicated, and spirits, morale is low. I don't know. Good morning, friends. So it's Friday. I actually went out to breakfast with my parents this morning. They were driving up and they happened to be passing by Philly, so they stopped by, dropped off a bunch of food with me, and we went out to breakfast. It was super good. It's now noon and I'm just getting started for the day, so I'm gonna run you through my plan for the next couple of days. Let me go get a tripod. Ow! Okay, yikes. I'm an actual mess these past several days. Okay, sweet. So, it's Friday, like I said. Normally on the weekends, I will take a practice test. I try to do it once every week or once every week and a half-ish, so I'll kind of alternate between taking it on Saturday, and then a full week will pass, and then the next Wednesday I'll take it, and then again a full week will pass, and then that Saturday I'll take it. So tomorrow I took a practice test, a really long one, a 360 question COMLEX practice test last Sunday, and it's only been 6 days. It'll have only been 6 days since I had taken that one, so I think What I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna do the UWorld Free 120. I want to go through it twice. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and then I'm also gonna do it way closer to my step 1 exam. The reason for that is because I've heard a lot of people say that questions from the Free 120 straight up show up on their exam, basically exactly the same concepts. So because of that, I would like to do it a little closer to my exam as well, but I also kind of want to do like an abridged practice test tomorrow, so it'll be 120 questions. Oh my god. That will be 120 questions instead of 200 that I have to do tomorrow. And so, as you can see, my to-do list for today over here is pretty long, and I don't know if I'm going to get through all of this today because it's already noon. Between today, tomorrow after the shorter practice test, and then Sunday if necessary, because as you can see, here's my practice test, and then here's Sunday, May 9th. I no longer have anything scheduled for any Sundays, and that's because if I can get all of my work done during the week, I want Sunday to be completely free to just relax and get recharged for the following week. I think I mentioned earlier that I rescheduled my schedule to be like that, but I didn't really explain why. And it's just because I've been feeling like I really need a 1 day of a break. And then that becomes my backup if I get behind. So I think between today, tomorrow, and Sunday, I should be able to get all of these to-do list things done. So I'm starting off with UWorld, and that's just where we are right now. Today is the statistics and epidemiology section of Boards and Beyond, which is honestly one of the most boring sections. I'm so sorry if you're an epidemiologist and you really love this stuff. Please don't be offended. It's just really not my favorite thing. I much prefer pathology of different organ systems, and so learning about biostatistics and epidemiology just feels like kind of a drag to me. So today's gonna be a rough day, but we'll get through it.
Because of all the scatter in the data. So when there's lots of scatter in the data between groups relative to how far apart they are, it's more likely that the differences are due to chance. So a key point is that the scatter of data points relative to the difference in means between two groups influences the likelihood that the difference is due to chance. And this is how differences between means are tested to determine the likelihood.
So I've gotten through 7 out of 17 videos, and I've done 65 out of 100 questions. And it's 6:45. But I really want to go to bed at 9 o'clock tonight because I want to get up early and maybe go to the gym before my library session. So I don't know, we're just gonna work until 8 o'clock and just see where I end up for the day. I also got the results of the quiz that I took on Monday, the 360 question practice test, and I did pretty well on that. So that's, I don't know, pointing in the right direction, but I'm honestly too tired to be excited about it right now. So yeah, this is gonna be the rest of my night. I hope you guys are having a more interesting night. I'll see you tomorrow. Once again, your girl is tapping out at 7:30, but I did finish my questions, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos left. So if I can just do my practice test, my 9 videos, and then I do have 24 COMLEX questions. If I can do all of that tomorrow, I can have a completely free day on Sunday, which I am super excited about. I know I said I would see you tomorrow, but actually now see you tomorrow. Okay. Why do I always look so bad? It's 8:10 right now. I'm on my way to school. Gonna do the NBME Free 120. I'm really not feeling super motivated to do a practice test, but once I get some caffeine in me, hopefully I will come back to life. Oh my god, are we gonna careen through this light? We totally are. I mean, basically, if I don't take it today, that means I have to take it tomorrow, and I am extremely motivated to have a school-free day tomorrow. Okay, now we can go have a productive day. I'm back home and I'm ready to finish up 6 more lectures and then I'll be totally done. Might do a little bit of work ahead because I decided that this upcoming week I'm actually gonna drive up to New Hampshire and spend a couple days with my fiance. So I might do a little extra work to get ahead for that. But like officially I only have 6 lectures left for the day. Those lectures.